I've lived in Austin long enough to remember when people didn't put ATX in their Instagram bio like it was a personality trait. And listen, I get the hate. Traffic is annoying. Summers are disrespectful, and your favorite spot will close and become a bank or a luxury condo or a bank inside a luxury condo. But here's the thing. If you gave me a one-way ticket to anywhere else, I'm not going, because Austin is still the best city in the world. And I'm going to give you 10 reasons why. Not the tourist brochure stuff, not that we have a bridge and with bat speech. I'm talking about real life Austin, and we're using the vibe map because every part of Austin and every suburb has a completely different personality. Hey, I'm Sean Tips, your unofficial Austin vibe guy. Let's do it. Austin isn't just one city. It's like 5 different cities stacked on top of each other wearing a trench coat. And that's not chaos, that's options. You can live 5 totally different lifestyles without leaving the metro. Quick map hit. Downtown, chaos and cranes with great views. South, creative, laid back. Oh gee, don't tell me about your condo energy. East, food, art, bungalows, condos, and a little bit of how is this legal? North, convenience, tech bros, and people who love lists. West, hills, views, and generational wealth with the lake boat. And the suburbs, they're not outside Austin, they're alternate endings. Check out my other videos for the surrounding areas. The goal is not move to Austin, the goal is pick your Austin. That's the difference between loving it here and blaming the city for your bad zip code choice. On to number 2, Austin is a yes city. You wake up on Saturday mornings and the city says yes to hike, yes to a patio, yes to a farmer's market, yes to live music at 2 p.m. for no reason, yes to a pop-up you just found on Instagram 14 seconds ago, yes to brunch that turns into sunset. You don't have to plan like you're deploying a military operation. You just go. Unless you're parking downtown, then you absolutely deploy a military operation. But the energy here is momentum. The city nudges you outside, and that's a rarity. On to number 3, Austin understands third places. And if you don't know what that is, it's not your home, it's not your work, it's the place you accidentally build your life. Coffee shops, breweries, patios, food truck parks, neighborhood bars where nobody knows your last name, but they know what your order is. The city turns strangers into acquaintances, acquaintances into we should grill sometime, and we should grill sometime into actual friendships. That doesn't happen everywhere. Vibe, map, note. South and East are elite at this. Central neighborhoods too. Suburbs do it differently. More school events, sports leagues, and cul-de-sacs. But the mechanism is there. Austin is socially sticky. Outdoor life here is not a marketing slogan. It's a daily rhythm. But you have to learn the city cheat codes. Summer equals water, shade, early mornings, and strategic AC retreats. Fall, everyone becomes a runner. Nobody knows why. Spring, allergies attempt murder. Winter equals 14 glorious patio days, and or maybe you survived another Arctic blast apocalypse. The key is adaptation, and once you adapt, your life expands. Morning walks, late days, greenbelt afternoons, random Tuesday sunset drives. Your square footage extends past your walls in Austin, Texas, and are roughly 300 days of sunshine per year. On to number 5, yes, tech is here. Tesla, Apple, Dell, Samsung, Oracle, to name a few. But it's not just tech. Healthcare, education, state government, trades, startups, creatives, hospitality, remote workers building weird little empires from their coffee shop. That diversification matters. When one industry tightens up, the whole city doesn't collapse. And more importantly, you can pivot here. Austin is a reinvention-friendly city. You can change lanes without changing states. That's powerful. Okay, on to number 6. This one is underrated. Mundane life here is good. I don't mean party good. I mean coffee runs feel like a vibe. H-E-B isn't a chore, it's an experience. Tacos are casual but elite. Parks are everywhere. You can stack 3 small wins into a random Tuesday. You run errands and then end up on a patio. Well, this turned into a good day. That matters long term because you don't live in a city for the festivals. You live in the city for Tuesdays. Once again, I have full videos. For more info to see if one of these feels better than Austin, hit that subscribe button to stay tuned. Cedar Park, Aaron's Efficiency Masterclass, Round Rock, Youth Sports, Dynasty, Energy, Georgetown, Porch Core, Early Dinner, Royalty, Leander, Growth Spurt, but make it a scene. Pflugerville, Austin Light with free refills. If you want easy mode, daily life, the suburbs can crank it up. All right, here we go. On to number 7. The culinary scene has boomed here in the last 10 to 15 years. Top Chef winners, Michelin stars, local chains going national. Austin doesn't just have good food, it has competitive food. New spots open constantly, and that forces everyone to level up. Coffee shops, barbecue wars, taco debates. I'm looking at you, San Antonio. Chef-driven concepts popping up in old warehouses or bungalows. And yes, you will become insufferable about breakfast tacos. You will go back home and say, y'all don't understand. People will hate you. You earned that. Number 8, here we go. Austin is culturally loose. That's a compliment. Flip-flops are official footwear with your khakis or board shorts. You can dress like a CEO. You can dress like you just crawl out of Barton Springs. Nobody cares. It truly doesn't matter here. You can be in church in the morning, brewery in the afternoon. You can be tech heavy, art heavy, family heavy, startup heavy. The only rule is be real. Austin is tolerant, but it's not impressed. If you're fake, the city just scrolls right past you. Number 9, underrated hack. When you move to Austin, your friends suddenly rediscover you. They start seeing you posting from Austin on Instagram, and then boom, we should visit sometime. And you're like, yeah, you should, because there's actually stuff to do. Lake days, parks, festivals, museums, hill country drives, paddle boarding, disc golf, food tours, brewery tours, wine tours, game days, music, 7 nights a week. You become a destination friend. Unless you hate house guests, then that's unfortunate. Number 10, most cities are one experience. Austin is an ecosystem, and the vibe map is the cheat code. I mentioned the 5 sections of Austin earlier, and the vibe map is the cheat code. I mentioned the 5 sections of Austin earlier. Now let's dive into the core vibes. Downtown, fun, expensive, chaotic, great to visit, glad to live. South, creative, nostalgic, any corporate energy. East, evolution in real time, food and art everywhere. North, domain area, tech mall, metropolis, calendar invite lifestyle. West, hills, views, and it's only 20 minutes. It's not. All right, now to the suburbs, rapid fire on vibe. Cedar Park, Costco core. Round Rock, Stepford, but with excellent baseball fields. Pflugerville, Austin Light, same flavor, lower spice. Leander, backyard expansion pack. Georgetown, Hallmark, Texas reboot. Buda, Austin's younger artsy country cousin. Dripping Springs, hill country romance, and I'm never emotionally leaving. When you pick the right vibe for your lifestyle, Austin becomes unfair. Throwing in a bonus, here's the real reason it's the best city in the world. Momentum. Austin feels like it's still building. The city started off as a capital and a college town. Now, still experimenting, still expanding, still attracting ambitious, weird, interesting humans, and it's not a finished product. It's alive. And living in a city with momentum feels different than living in one that has peaked. Austin isn't perfect, but it's the best city in the world if you choose it the right way. If you're thinking about moving here, don't just throw a dart at the map. Text me Austin and I'll send you a breakdown of areas based on your lifestyle, commute, budget, and what you want your day-to-day life to feel like. Because Austin is not a one-size-fits-all, and where you live changes everything. Verified. I'll see you around.